Om Swastiastu. Today, I would like to deliver a presentation about bachelor thesis proposal with the title The Correlation Between Vocabulary Mastery and Writing Skill of the 7th grade student of SMP Negeri 3 Gianyar in the academic year 2026-2027. The author Niputu Leyen Hartika. Alright, starting from Chapter 1, Introduction, Background of the Study. Language skills consist of listening, speaking, reading, and writing as the foundation of communication. Writing is widely acknowledged as the most complex and demanding productive skill. Writing requires simultaneous integration of grammatical structure, lexical resources, and idea organization. However, preliminary observation shows 7th grade students at SMP Negeri 3 Gianyar struggle to find appropriate English words and develop unified paragraphs. Vocabulary mastery serves as a vital pillar that directly underpins writing competence. Research problem. On the background above, the research problem is formulated in the following question. Is there any significant correlation between vocabulary mastery and writing skill of the 7th grade student of SMP Negeri 3 Gianyar in the academic year 2026-2027? Objective of the study. Based on research problem, the objective of the study was to determine whether there is a significant correlation between vocabulary mastery and writing skill of the 7th grade students of SMP Negeri 3 Gianyar in the academic year 2026-2027. Limitation of the study. The researcher will examine the correlation between vocabulary mastery and writing skill. Limitations of the study are important to accurately investigate the problem and avoid overly broad discussions. Therefore, the researcher limits their vocabulary focus to 4-word classes based on Hammer 21, nouns, verb, adjectives, and adverbs. The writing focus is limited to composing a descriptive paragraphs about a person. Significance of the study. The study is expected to be beneficial for English teachers, students, and other researchers. Through this study, educators can consider the findings to design better ways of teaching descriptive paragraph writing. As a result, this will also motivate students actively develop their vocabulary mastery to overcome writing issues. Definition of key terms. The key terms are based on the correlation between vocabulary and mastery and writing skill of the 7th grade student of SMP Negeri 3 Gianyar in the academic year 2026-2027. First, vocabulary mastery. Second, writing skill. Chapter 2, Theoretical and Empirical Review. Starting from theoretical review. Vocabulary mastery. According to records and Renate Year 22, vocabulary is a core component of language proficiency and provides much of the basis for how well learners speak, listen, read, and write. Writing skill. According to Highland 23, writing is included in the productive skill along with speaking because it requires the simulation, integration of linguistic knowledge, and communicative awareness. It plays an important role because academic writing requires core sub-skills including sentence structure, logical organization, correct grammar, and precise punctuations. Empirical review. The first study by Nugrahani et al. 2024 use quantitative correlation, design clear and systematic, and the second study by Purnama et al. 2023, the results show a significant positive correlation between variables. Info 134 grade students select through random sampling. For next, hypothesis based on the theoretical review and empirical review above, the researchers create two hypotheses. There is a significant correlation between vocabulary mastery and writing skill of the 7th grade student of SMP Negeri 3 Gianyar in the academic year 2026-2027. There is no significant correlation between vocabulary mastery and writing skill of the 7th grade student of SMP Negeri 3 Gianyar in the academic year 2026-2027. Chapter 3, Research and Method. Research design. This study is correlation study. In this study, the researcher used two variables. There are independent variable and dependent variable. In this research, the independent variable is studies vocabulary mastery, and the dependent variable is writing skill. population and sample. The population of this research is all 7th grade students of SMP Negeri 3 Gianyar in the academic year 2026-2027. The researchers will apply cluster random sampling to select the sample from the population classes. Research instrument. In this study, correlations research, there were two types of data collection techniques such as vocabulary tests and paragraph construction tests. The instruments used in this research are matching clause procedure, tests for vocabulary, and descriptive paragraph writing tests. Data collection. To collect the data, the researcher will distribute research instrument to 7 grade students of SMP Negeri 3 Gianyar in the academic year 2026-2027. Vocabulary will be measured using the objective test. Afterward, the scores of vocabulary mastery and writing skill will be tabulated to analyze their correlations. Next, data analysis. To complete the data analysis, the researchers prepare some statistical analysis such as the normality test, the linearity test, percent product moment correlation, and t-test. Normality test. Homogeneity testing. According to Basham 24, the normal homogeneity test will therefore play a distribution is a hypothetical distribute crucial supporting role in strengthening the with known properties defined by overall validity of the statistical analysis mathematical formula. The main reason for overall both the normality and the normal test is that the research homogeneity tests will work together to understand whether the population of data show that the data analysis process in this involved in the study a normal study is conducted in a methodologically distribution sound and academically justified manner. Present product moment and t-testing. The present product moment correlation, the t-test is used to test the hypothesis and conviction of presence or is used to determine whether there is a significant measure the linear relationship between the means of two interval variables where the value is grouped. Significant difference means the between -1 and 1 result seen is likely not due to change or. Alright, that's all about my presentation. I do apologize if there are any mistakes. Santi Om.